Though for West Ham, Alan Devonshire is unfit because of a thigh strain, so Neil Orr comes in at number 6, and England defender Alvin Martin returns to the side after serving a 2-match suspension. Forest have one change from the team that beat Birmingham 3-0 on Monday. They're without Gary Birtles, so David Campbell moves to number 10 and Franz Carr comes back in at number 7. And the recent departure of Peter Davenport to Manchester United means that the manager's son, Nigel Clough, is now Forest's top scorer with 15 goals this season. And the referee tonight, Mr. Roger Dilks from Mossley in Lancashire. Final check of the watch, and it's West Ham in the light shirts who kick off, attacking the goal to the left. A match that will test the quality of their challenge for the First Division title, never having finished higher than 6th. And after tonight, West Ham have a run of 7 games, 6 of which are at home. Certainly any points here at the City Ground tonight would confirm the strength of their challenge. This is Bowyer for Forest. Holds it up. Medhod. He's going to get hustled out of it here. There's a lot of West Ham players. Franz Carr quickly closed down by George Paris. Rice, and this is Medhod. Good ball. Pearce. Campbell. Safely into the arms of Big Phil Parks. And took the kick very quickly. Came off the head of Pearce. Oh, back for Cottee from Dickens. Oh, and he put it over. Alternative. Now Paris. Pike again. Cottee, oh, lovely into the path of George Paris, who's got into the penalty area. Can he get the telling cross in? But it was nearly an own goal of Johnny Medhod. The best little bit of football so far from West Ham. Paris, the fullback involved, getting forward and getting a lovely return ball there into the box, cut it across the 6-yard line and almost in off Medhod. Webb, oh, a good ball for Franz Carr to chase, just a bit too long. Tony Gale. Medhod. Oh, straight to Pike. And McAvenny. And the big Dutchman's trying to make amends. No foul. Tony Gale. Oh, didn't jump. And Neil Webb was penalised. So West Ham get the free kick. This is Gale. Webb. Alvin Martin. Dickens and Ward, back to Dickens. Oh, easily dispossessed by Orr. McAvenny. Good shot by McAvenny. Neil Orr took that, laid it into the path of McAvenny, hit it from just outside the box, and Sutton had his body behind it and needed to. Paris. That'll be a Forest throw. Fleming. Oh, Paris dispossessed by Franz Carr. He's got Clough in the middle. Clough! Jeff Pike to bring it away. Forward by Walker into the arms of Phil Parkes, and what a let-off that was for West Ham when George Parris was dispossessed by a little Franz Carr. He was able to look up and try and prick out Nigel Clough in the penalty area, and his shot hit the legs of a defender. Well, that came off the head of Walker and almost into the path of Cottee. Now Parris. Cottee to Orr for McAvenny. Fleming. Oh, this is Campbell. Took that beautifully in his stride from Clough. Oh, and unselfish. He cut it across for Brian Rice, who put it wide. It seemed impossible from that position. What a let-off for West Ham. Clough's ball beautifully into the path of David Campbell, who took it forward and so unselfish. He cut it back for the left winger, Brian Rice, who put it wide of the post. What a let-off for West Ham. And one has to say that has looked likely, because the best scoring chances in this match so far have certainly gone to Nottingham Forest. Webb. And fell over and still kept possession. Couldn't quite get it out to Brian Rice. Stewart's throw. Martin. Back to Martin. He lost it to Bowyer. Campbell. And yet again back to Parkes, and we've seen a lot of that. Cottee wasn't offside and found well by Parris. And wasn't fouled by Fleming. Rice. Forrest throw. Gale. Oh, well, Martin had to take that away off the toe of Campbell. It's Webb in there battling. That'll be a Forest corner. Nigel Clough goes across to take it. So the first half coming to its conclusion with West Ham, where they've been probably more times than they would have wished, back in their own 6-yard box defending. Taken by Clough. Cut out by Martin. Walker, brave enough to keep his eye on it. And was fouled by Neil Orr. Well, it's quite a way out this, but Johnny Method, number 5, can strike them. As West Ham line up their wall. So 3 in the wall for West Ham. And there's Walker needing attention. And it looks as though Johnny Method might try to strike this one. It's a long way out. But he's scored free kicks from that sort of position in the past. The big Dutch international gives himself a long run. Oh, and didn't he drive it well? And it went straight in. It seemed to go above Phil Parkes' head and in under the post. What an amazing free kick by the Dutchman. That flew into the roof of the net and it went straight above Phil Parkes. 39 minutes gone. Method's 6th goal of the season, and you won't see a free kick struck sweeter than that. But Phil Parkes will be disappointed he didn't at least get a hand to it. And that might have put a totally different complexion on this match. Jeff Pike down needing attention after the challenge from behind by Carr. Well, Phil Parkes tonight is playing his 798th senior game, now 35 years of age, and he will be bitterly disappointed to have conceded that free kick. And in defence of Parkes, one might wonder if he was slightly unsighted, because it flew straight over his head and in under the bar. Webb. Campbell, nicely played. What it appeared to have been done to Clough, but intercepted by Orr. Oh, Pearce tried to put it back to the keeper and needed a second bit of defending by Walker. Martin. Ward. He's going to get dispossessed here if he's not careful. Mr. Mark Ward. Came off Walker. And now Pike. Bit of a scramble. And it's Forest who come away with it. Through fullback Gary Fleming. Webb to Carr. Still Carr. Good ball out to Rice. And a dreadful cross. From a position where he wasn't under challenge. As this first half moves into extra time, the 45 minutes are up. Brian Rice will be disappointed with that ball from that position. As Mr. Dilks brings the first half to a close. A first half notable for that free kick by Johnny Method after 39 minutes. And West Ham quoted at 7-1 to win the title, and they'll want to take some points from this game. And Alvin Martin and manager John Lyall will have some words to say in the dressing room at half-time, because they made very little impact on Forest in that first 45 minutes. At half-time, it's Forest 1, West Ham 0. 17,300 is the gate here at the City Ground tonight, the biggest since the visit of Liverpool back in December, and some 3,500 more than saw the corresponding fixture here a year ago. And those who came up from London, hopeful of seeing West Ham continuing their challenge for the First Division, certainly be disappointed at that half-time score. Forest start the second half. And West Ham will certainly have to do a lot more in this second 45 minutes than they did in the first. Seems to rely too often on a long ball played from the back for Cottee and McAvenny to chase, and it brought no dividends at all. Stewart. Method. And Cottee and McAvenny have really ploughed a lone furrow up front for West Ham. Johnny Method here, the goal scorer and the Iron Man at the centre of Forest defence. McAvenny, who's got round Walker. Oh, and a tremendous strike of the ball by Frank McAvenny. Lovely ball that was from Mark Ward to find McAvenny, and that's the first time that ploy has worked in this match for West Ham. And a tremendous shot into the chest of Sutton. Well, here's Ward. Goodness knows why he's popping up in that midfield position, but a lovely ball as McAvenny gets around Walker, and a good stop that by Sutton. Gale. Stewart. Cottee. Again, Walker had to be quick in defence. Well, the game seems to be played in midfield at the moment with very little urgency, and the pace picking up as the ball gets near the penalty area. Stewart. Back from Martin. Ward. Dispossessed by Bowyer. And that's given West Ham. Ward. Now Clough. And Carr's out wide on the right. Where was George Parris? He's sprinting across to make some cover now. Rice. Away by Gale. And an offside flag. Well, little friend's Carr came from Blackburn. They say here that he can catch pigeons. He's that fast down the wing, and he didn't need to be that fast on that occasion because there was no sign of the fullback, George Parris. Oh, you're penalised. Neil Orr penalised. So Forest with a free kick just outside the penalty area to Method. Will he strike this one? Oh, he did! What a magnificent shot by Method, but this time Parks was equal to it. Well, there's nobody coming out to close Method down. He looked up and he was able to shoot again from long range, and Parks had to go full length to make a splendid save. Once again, an illustration of what a tremendous striker of the ball Johnny Method is. Brian Rice. Pearce, who's come up from the back. Ward. Cut out by Bowyer. Fleming. Franz Carr. Walker. Clough. Webb. Oh, what an important stop that was by Alvin Martin. Nice turn by Nigel Clough to put Webb away, who tried to get it into the middle to find Campbell, and cut out by the West Ham skipper. That'll be another corner, and Forest can try again. Just over halfway through this second half. Forest still ahead by that goal from Method. McAvenny. West Ham throw. Dickens. Ward. High ball for Stewart to chase. Oh, good control by Ray Stewart. Cottee, lovely turn by Cottee! Oh, what a magnificent goal by Cottee! Stewart lifts his hands, he played the ball into the box, but what terrific skill again by Tony Cottee. Well, it was a speculative ball forward, really, that was for Stewart. He pulled it down magnificently, played it inside Method, and look at the turn inside the defenders by Cottee, and then just inside the post. Another priceless goal by Cottee, his 21st of the season. And that's why he's the PFA Young Player of the Year. 69 minutes gone, and now West Ham have opened the door. It's one apiece. Well, West Ham's remaining fixtures certainly look to be the easiest of the title challenges. And any points here at Forest tonight will be welcome indeed. Still 10 points adrift, remember, of Liverpool and Everton, but with games in hand. Dickens. He's looking round for support and there isn't any. He'll have to keep going. Stewart tried to play it out wide to Pike. This is Fleming. Carr. Clough, who seems to be everywhere, wants to get it out to Carr. Webb. Bowyer. Bowyer, who'd run from the halfway line, struck left-footed. Found beautifully there by Webb. Safely gathered by Parks. Tony Gale. Dickens. Cotty to Pike. Dickens to Cotty. Couldn't quite take it in his stride. Dickens. Pearce was always going to get there before Ward. Played back to him by Rice. Martin comes across with a sort of challenge. It was going to take the ball or the player. Pearce, good cross from the full-back. Still in play. Bowyer. Cut out by Martin. Netmod. Fleming. Carr. Oh, he's done well, Carr. Bowyer. Well, Forest keeping the pressure on. Campbell. Off right across the face of the goal. It's still in play. Finally away by Gale. Ward. And that's gone out of play. So Forest throw. And Brian Clough so quickly out of the dugout to get the ball back into play. Webb. Dispossessed by Ward. For McAvenny. Still McAvenny. Forced wide. And a good stop by Sutton. Carr. Not quite sure where to go. And finally back to Sutton, who made another important stop. Frank McAvenny here, pursued by Fleming and Walker, forced wide, but still got in an excellent strike, which the keeper did well to parry. Method. Webb. This is Rice. Another chase for McAvenny, pursued by Method. For Cotty. No offside. Oh, and the crowd on the far side thought that it had gone in. It's in the side netting. It came off the keeper. And again, Cotty's speed was Everton. But this man, Sutton, Steve Sutton, came into the side when the regular keeper, Hans Sagers, was injured in the match at Upton Park in September. And what a fine job he's done for Forest tonight, with at least 3 important stops. 5 minutes left. Ward with the corner. Rice. Campbell. Good ball that from Rice. One or two tired legs in the West Ham defence. Jeff Pike back in the defensive position. Forest with the corner. Away by McAvenny. Pearce. And Fleming. Webb. Fleming's made a run. And took the defenders with him. Met Hod. Oh, yep. Rice. Dickens, the man who gave it away. Oh, the West Ham players waiting for each other. Some desperate moments for West Ham as time ticks out. Carr keeps it in play, does he? Yes, the flag stayed down. Referee waves them on. Martin clears. There's 3 minutes left, and Forest feeling that they can perhaps find a winner. Method. Rice had to score! It was a gift. Left as Brian Rice, the man bought from Hibs, gets his 5th goal of the season, and it was a gift. It came off Alvin Martin's head, a poor attempt at a clearance, and fell at the feet of the winger, who picked his spot wide off Phil Parks. McAvenny. French Carr. Clough. And that's a Forest throw. So little time now left then for West Ham to take any points from this match. After tonight, they've got 7 home games and 3 away to play before their season is completed. And we're certainly looking for points here tonight to close that 10-point gap on Liverpool and Everton. Ward. Forward for McAvenny. Stuart Pearce. Offside flag on this side. Brian Clough out of the dugout, very animated and agitated. We're in the last minute of the match. Met Hod. McAvenny! The whistle's gone. Martin penalised. Brian Clough desperately trying to get instructions onto the field. Well, he knows what the message is. I'm not sure whether the players have got it. You're not singing anymore is the cry from the Forest crowd, a little unkind. Forest throw. The referee looks at his watch and blows the whistle. And Brian Clough, a happy man tonight. Happy, no doubt, with the form of his son Nigel, and with the 2 goals that have given his side the victory over championship-chasing West Ham. Johnny Met Hod with the first, that tremendous free kick in the first half. And then Brian Rice really stealing it in the last few moments. A gift off the head of the West Ham skipper Alvin Martin that fell perfectly to his feet.